Well, we had a situation that happened earlier this week, a couple of days ago, and in respect for the family, they asked for us not to mention anyone's name or the situation at hand. But we know that there was a situation where police killed a black young man, an unarmed black man, in our community, and it's just a sad situation. Once again, it's time and time again we try to look at the situation and say, well, is it a race situation? But when we go and we get on the phone with each other and we say, well, let's look at the statistics or let's look at what's going on around us, why is it just us? I mean, when you look at the side of, oh, we felt we was in fear for our life, our thing is that the only thing that they have to say to get out of these situations? Well, what is the fear? What is the threat? No weapon. And if you look at the statistics, black men are not most likely to kill a police officer. Black men are not most likely to go into the schools and shoot up and do mass murders. We're not the ones. Now, if you want to talk about black on black crime per se, then we can have a conversation. But we're talking about when it comes to police brutality, why is it us? What is it that we're doing? How do we portray ourselves to be the threat? We work, we have families. What is it? When you look at the statistics, who is killing who? It's not us killing you. So where are we? Are we going to still let the law for the police? It's the system. It's not the individual. We could do something to the individual, and the system will allow this situation to happen again because we could say it's a threat. My life was threatened. We need to break down to what is the threat. Then once we see what the threat is, then we have to question what's the root of the threat. Are you teaching your officers when they come in, okay, when you look at a black person, what do you see? We need to get to, is it racism? We try our best not to put it on racism, but the statistics line up. Who is the most likely to get killed by police? An unarmed black man. So that is a problem for us. And the thing is, what do? It's time to go to these laws and go to these trainings and say, no, just saying it's a threat is not good enough.
We cool with that? Are we cool with that? In Manatee County, who is killed the most by police officers? Black or white? Anybody want to, we gonna talk to them. Which one? At a much higher percentage, unarmed, black. We gonna leave the word racist out of this. So it's so easy to say I was threatened and scared for my life, so that's the way to get off of a situation. What are you scared of? You're more likely to get killed by a white man. Facts or not? Who are you most likely to get killed by? I think it's like 4 to 1. White guy. Who is most likely to commit a mass murder? Black guy or white guy? White guy. Show me these unarmed white people that you guys are killing. I will wait. You go. You go. You go. You go. You go. You can't name it. Name a black, name a white police officer that been killed by a police officer around here. You go. You go. You go. What are you scared of? We need to go into, I don't even blame you. I blame the system. It's not your fault the system allowed you to get away with murder. It's not your fault that you can get away with murder. I was scared for my life by somebody that's most likely not to kill me. When you take off your uniform, you in the same position that we in. Why the hell we don't have y'all fighting for us across this damn country?
I'm hoping to accomplish, equality. I'm hoping to acquire, justice. I'm aware that this is just the beginning of such, tragedies and that's happening within Sarasota, Manatee counties. I'm hoping to change laws within legislation in the near future.
How important do you think events like this are to kind of get your message across?
Well, these events are extremely important because what it does is that it allows the community to know, exactly what's going on. These events are important to me because, of course, I experienced such tragedy with losing my son to police and brutality. However, it brings out the community so that they can take a stand and do what's right. And that's to, help fight this fight.
What's next with your fight?
Keep fighting, and we're going to take it to legislation. We need to change the system when it comes to police. The police can say that they're afraid no matter what, even if it's a little cat or a puppy. They can say they can kill that cat or puppy and nothing happens. So we're going to change those laws within legislation.